Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to peel apples using a drill. So before I get into that, we're going to start off with how to buy the best apples. So you want to choose apples that have a bright, nice, consistent color on them. They should feel a little heavy for their size, and the skin should be taut and firm. You don't want anything wrinkled. That's really important for buying apples. And before we get to drilling the apples, let's talk about storing the apples. So while they look great in a nice bowl, the worst way to store apples is in a bowl. You want to actually put the apples in the fridge. Apples love being cold. Stored at room temperature in a bowl, while they make a beautiful centerpiece, will actually spoil faster. If you store them in the fridge in a bag, they can last actually up to 6 months stored that way. So how do you actually peel an apple using a drill? Well, you just assemble your drill like you would if you were going to assemble IKEA furniture. The main thing is you want a drill bit, preferably a flat head. You can use Phillips, but the flat gives just a little bit more torque for when you're actually peeling the apple. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take that drill with the drill bit and you're going to insert it into the apple. Now, it's probably a little easiest to do that on the counter where you can use the pressure and push the drill bit into the apple. The main thing is you just want to be careful when you're holding the apple. Watch your fingers. Be careful of that. You don't want to injure yourself when you're actually putting the drill bit into the apple. Lastly, when you have the apple on the drill, you want to use a peeler that's relatively sharp, and it's nice if you can use one like a Y peeler. So because this you can hold against the apple as the apple is turning on the drill and peeling it. If you have a different kind of peeler, like one of those old-fashioned ones, it's going to be a little awkward to hold. So I suggest using a Y peeler for doing that. Okay, so we have our apple on the drill bit. Main thing is you don't want to go too fast. If you go the full speed of the drill, peel and shards of apple peel are gonna fly everywhere. And you don't want that to happen. So you just want a nice little roll, faster than you could actually turn the apple yourself. Then all you have to do is actually apply the peeler, starting towards the drill, working away from it. So nice little slow roll there. That's what happens when you go too fast. Now the thing is, if you peel apples for apple pie or applesauce, whatever you're doing, you actually don't have to toss out the apple peels. They're high in fiber, they're nutritious, you can actually use them. And because Americans waste 40% of the food that's grown in this country, I highly recommend using those peels. You can use them to make tea. You can use the leftover peels and cores to make homemade apple cider vinegar. There's lots of ways that you can actually reuse those peels, so don't just toss them out. Put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, blend them into your next smoothie. And so that's how you peel an apple using a drill. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If there's something that you want to see, just drop a comment down below. And if you like to cook like I do, I release new videos every single week. See you next time.